Ready up for Cyber Lunch.
Welcome back, everybody, to Cyber Lunch 49. It's been a while. How you guys doing?
What's up, man?
What's happening?
This week, we get back to basics with our regularly scheduled programming. Thank you.
Probate? Are we going to court?
No.
Not yet.
You guys have a good Halloween?
Yes, always.
What did you watch?
I think that was when we were in the middle of our Haunting of Hill House stage.
Yes.
Did you watch that, Jake?
I watched one episode and it freaked me out.
Yeah, you might get kind of deep with it emotionally.
The mom thing in the hallway. After
There's a lot of shit that
when they were
happens
running out
after
with the kid, just keep your eyes closed.
Oh, geez, that's just getting started.
I know, that's what I mean. I was like, I had to keep looking away and like looking at.
And
Facebook
I only had 4 kids for trick or treaters this year, and 3 of them were the neighbors across
My
the
parents
street.
had about 6 or something like that. We had Sloppy Joes and kind of just hung out.
Oh yeah, you were at the fam's house.
Yeah, and then I went to Rez at the Armory. That was pretty insane. That was probably the biggest electronic music show I've ever been to.
Did you guys wear helmets or masks or something?
Yeah, like these glowing neon like skull masks.
Oh yeah, they're skull
pretty
masks.
pretty weird.
Cool.
We actually had a lot of like people come up and want to take pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
it was really fun. It was crazy. It's pretty much the biggest Halloween party I've ever been to in my entire life, for sure.
You didn't text me back, and I'm starting to do business on the air here. But are you going to that Wookiefoot show at Skyway there?
Who's Wookiefoot?
I thought you know local music.
No, I've never heard of them.
You know Wookiefoot?
Well, you know
who they are.
They're
I've
having
heard
a
of them.
20th anniversary show at
Jeez.
Skyway in like next week.
that makes me feel old.
I know, right? They've been forever. They're like that Revolution.
Do
band
they like
and
Star
stuff.
Wars?
I don't know. They're like hippie.
Do you?
dudes.
I feel like this mic like gives me bad posturing. Like I'm leaning forward too much, like lurch. Anyways, I'm Daryl.
Oh yes, I am Justin.
I'm Jake.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch, a weekly podcast that deals with the nostalgia reflected and integrated into our everyday lives through growing up in the digital revolution, plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests and our favorite music, movies, video games, and television shows of the past and today. When I was just doing that, your head bobbing, like I was trying not to lose it there.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't.
You're
I
like-
wasn't thinking about that.
It's almost like an abstract poem.
Well, I was trying
if you will.
to memorize it. You know, I'm just trying to get it in my head, so I'm just doing the head
It's
bob. I
only
wasn't
what'd
paying
you say?
attention.
First of all,
46?
to our fans, we're so sorry we're a little behind.
Yeah, rickety
Rickety
crickets
crickets
over here can't stay healthy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
that was
Oh
about
yeah.
that was about the worst thing I ever been through. That was horrible. Other
Jake had to
than
get his shingles
deaths in my that I've known in my life. That
So
was
I just want to point out right away at the beginning of this episode that last week, or a couple weeks ago, Jake mentioned that he was going to take his time through Red Dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the
How
second,
did that work out for
You're
you?
the second person to beat it of all the people I know.
Who's the first?
Rob,
Rob.
Oh
yeah.
wow, cool.
No, I
Good
beat
for
it.
you.
I beat it before Rob.
That's fucking awesome.
did you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess second to
by
I
like
heard.
a day. Yeah, by like a day. But it was only because I was at home with the shingles. that
Getting
I-
your shingles
yeah,
replaced.
Yeah. 73 hours.
Well, now you're ready for winter. That's a cool thing. Like
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 73 hours.
It's a painful joke.
Yeah, what are you gonna do all this winter now that you beat Red Dead?
Well, I'll play it again. I started over.
Oh,
I'm going to play through it again.
are you gonna be
I just had
evil?
an explanation phase.
Yeah, I'm going to do that and just kind of take my time and do everything. You know what I mean? Just kind of randomly whenever I play it. I'm just going to kind of just go through the motions instead of trying to kind of charge through. I didn't really beeline it, but I kind of beelined it through that game. It still took me that long. It's pretty crazy.
I can see how you can beeline it through there if you don't.
It's crazy.
I got stuck doing like chores at camp today because I noticed it would give me better red eye and
That red eye doesn't really make a difference except for the ending. Like there's one or
No.
two endings, I think.
no, I'm talking about my dead eye. I mean,
Oh, Deadeye.
Yeah.
I thought you meant your honor system or whatever that stuff is.
oh well.
It's a great game though, man. I got to say that thing's a work of art. It really is. There's squabbles can be made about the gameplay and stuff like that and how it's presented. It's not for everybody. I can see if people don't like it, I can see why. But it's you got to whoever plays it at least has to admit that it's something spectacular.
It is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I remember I was on chat with him the other night, and I kind of just tried to stop, or oh my god, stop doing missions, and I just wanted to like run around and like
That was with me.
yeah, and experience the world. And I'm just like,
It's easy to do that. It's very immersive.
but then I almost fell off a cliff with my horse. Actually, the horse that I have has made it with me all 13%
Same here.
of the game.
Same
Actually,
here.
I'm 16.1 now. I'll have you
Jeez,
know.
dude, I'm like 30 even.
16.1. But I understand. I understand why. It's a lot to invest in, especially if you're working all the time and stuff. Like I said, I'd still be playing it too. I'd probably be where you guys are, maybe a little bit farther, if I had been working that week or whatever.
The thing about this game is it's just really hard to take small bites out of it. It's like,
Yeah, you
okay, like I wake up at noon, I got to be to work by 5. If I play like 2 to 3 hours, I feel like even that, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was long sessions.
You don't really get involved in it. too
Exactly.
much,
It's like I get to brush my horse, maybe shoot a couple people, and
The
then
thing-
go pay off my bounty, and then rinse, recycle, repeat, go hunt, and then come back to camp. And
Well, it was. I like the length. For me, I like the length because it played well with the story that was being told. Like it didn't just all go like quick. Everything there was a purpose for everything you did. It just took a while, like to get there and things like that, like the no fast travel thing, or the kind of half fast travel thing. But I think I used fast travel twice in all of my gameplay, just because that you're missing out on anything you could come across.
I just unlocked that, so I don't even
Yeah, you're missing out on just looking at the game when you're riding around. I love that stuff. Putting it in cinematic mode, just having that long ride through the mountains or something. It's so sick. Or like through a rainstorm or man, I love Rockstar. They're
the weather effects in this game is like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Next to Forza.
the only thing
Forza's pretty crazy.
that I noticed that I can't believe they missed for how detailed that game is. Every little thing is accounted for. When it's raining, there's no water coming off your cowboy hat like it does off the roofs and stuff like that. Cowboy hat funnels it right to the front. That's kind of the purpose of it. And you just miss that trickling water. And I can't believe they missed that. I wonder if there was a reason. Because everything else is there.
It was money. They didn't make enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. I love it. I understand why people would have trouble with it, but everybody should play it. It's a game that you should play.
I came
For sure.
across a stagecoach, like a bank one that had like a big lock safe on it that was getting robbed, and it like saved the guy. And he's like, "Well, you can just have this because it's going to be wrote off to insurance anyway if you can get in it."
Yep, I did that one too. I
Couldn't get in it, so I threw a stick of dynamite at it. I'm like, "Well, that's all I can do," and it exploded the stagecoach and like started like the whole thing on fire. And I'm like, "Well, shit, I can't get in it." And then I started like hearing like the screaming. And I'm like, what the hell? And I go around to the front, and there's a horse like on fire, like its legs on fire.
I've heard about that glitch actually. Yeah, there's like just like a demon spot that just sets shit on fire.
No, this is from you blowing it up. Though.
No, I blew it up.
Oh. Never mind. I've been watching some lore on YouTube, so
Yeah, and basically it just like started his legs, and it like went all the way up, and he was like stuck to the harness.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my god.
Is this what you were talking about? You felt bad at?
Yeah, I felt so bad. I was like, well, I didn't mean to.
Dude, the animal deaths in there. If you don't, because you can wound animals and they just sit there and cry
Yeah.
and stuff. It's kind of horrifying. But
I lassoed a deer, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go up and just try.
Arthur Morgan.
that one dude that gets kicked right in the face by the horse,
I had that happen to me
Okay.
once.
you had to find his wife.
I
and
have
it
a
was
small
horse.
story about that if I can tell it.
Yeah.
So I roll up on him. He's like, "Hey there, partner. What's going on?" And I'm just like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" And all of a sudden, gets kicked in the face. The horse runs away. I'm just like, "I will have vengeance." So I pulled out my fucking 6-shooter and I started shooting at the horse. I nail it. It drops. I loot his body and then I get 2 dishonorables.
Yep. Can't be doing that, man. It's murder.
But the horse deserved it because he kicked him for no reason.
Yeah, well.
I just walked behind one casually.
Peter
and
would
it
be
kicked
like,
me.
"How dare you?"
Yeah.
I try to be as good as I can be in this game, and like still, I'm having to go pay bounties.
Oh, yeah. Bounties are part of it. At one point, I had like a $2,000 bounty on me.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was crazy. I played for like 10 hours and just killed everything. Like pretty much killed everything. Tried everything. Rode through town like a maniac. All that shit. And all of a sudden I noticed, I'm like, holy crapes. But after I did that bank job in the story, I had enough paid off. So took a big chunk out of what I had. But
There's so much in that game that I haven't seen, and
that's what I'm saying.
it's crazy. Like I just try to tell him, the game doesn't really give you any direction, so you can technically just go wherever you want.
Yeah, just play it.
No, I mean like if you want to just go north forever,
Yeah.
good luck.
There are boundaries to the map. I kind of found that a little
Oh, really?
disappointing. Yeah, I noticed that. Because I rode as far north as I could. And
I saw a
rode as
couple
far south as I
bridges
could.
that were you couldn't get across or something like that.
Well, they were like canyons. You'll just come to a canyon or a big a body of water that you can't swim across because Arthur Morgan, for some reason, still can't swim in this game because you drowned immediately. Did you guys notice that? If you
Oh,
go
really?
if
I
you
was
go
going to
swimming-
swim out to an island.
No,
and
it
I'm
takes
glad I
your
didn't.
it takes your stamina. Your stamina starts going, and when it drains all the way, you drown. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I don't know. I just love the game. I came across a few things I think I have something to do with a Undead Nightmare, like people stumbling out of the woods that are sick, and you have to choose if you want to kill them or help them. And I shot every single one of them because they were like their skin was all bloody and stuff, and they said they were hungry, but they were hungry, but their stomach was cold. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm killing that motherfucker. I ain't bringing him to town.
Thank you, Justin.
You know. So it's pretty cool. You just come across the random stuff in that game is so cool because you think it'd be like a little 30-second thing, but then some of them go on for minutes. 20 minutes for a mission to do for somebody. It's fun. I just didn't get too much into like the fishing. I gambled a
It's
little
tough.
bit.
I fought with like I think it was a sturgeon or a salmon or something before I came over here for like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And I had it like right there. It was like 5 feet away, and then the line snapped. I thought I was reeling it in. I'm like, oh, sweet. And I'm like, oh, no, he's swimming away. Shit.
Oh, yeah, it's cool. The story is very good. All the characters are interesting to me. It's kind of the little group. So
Yeah, the gang.
yeah, it's good. It gets really good. Yeah, I mean, you're still early in the game. You're gonna have it's good.
I just made it to the town of Strawberry. I took a nap and I walked outside. And one of the fun things that I did do is I was like distracted doing something else on my phone, but I just let Arthur Morgan stand and just look and observe the town around him.
Yep.
And it was crazy watching day to night, and it was like raining out, and I was actually losing stamina because I tried to do that at night when it was raining, and he's like getting all woozy, and like I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually like losing health right now.
Yep.
Because you need to go to bed?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's my guy got really skinny because I wasn't paying attention to eating, and all of a sudden I noticed it was like Jesus.
You guys talked about it last week, but it's kind of a semi-spoiler, so I'm going to spoil it in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. When you get all drunk at the pub or the saloon,
With Lenny, yeah.
and the controller stick switch,
I don't remember that.
where the right stick makes you like move around, and the left it like switches. So you know how you can like strafe and move around with your left stick,
Yeah.
and then look with your right.
Yeah.
It swaps.
I don't remember
I don't
that.
think I noticed that.
That was so long ago.
I don't think I noticed that. I think because I was just watching it because you don't really do much.
No, I had to go find like your friend or whatever.
Lenny!
Yeah.
Lenny! And then like everybody's Lenny in there. It's like,
You didn't
Lenny,
realize the
it's
sticks
you
changed?
hiding.
No, I didn't think I noticed that.
I don't think I noticed that either.
I think I was probably kind of buzzed.
I
up
played
at
that
the time.
twice too because I had a save fail.
It was like giving me like nausea.
Yeah,
Nausea.
immersive.
I'm not ja. It's a great
There's so
game, man.
much nausea.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think we'll still do a full spoiler cast, I think, when Daryl gets it. If you get up to about 70%, once you reach the prologue, we can go. You know what I mean? So,
3 years later.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we don't even remember.
We had some sad news.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Stanley.
Yeah, I know, it sucked. But,
Stanley?
I mean, 95.
Yeah, yeah. You can't really be.
He was kind of sick
unexpected.
all this year. Todd McFarlane was always posting stuff about him, so I figured.
Wasn't he involved? Didn't he have like some elderly abuse, or like wasn't somebody like stealing his money?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, some crazy shit.
there's something going on.
You mean Marvel?
Yeah.
True.
Disney?
I saw this. Have you guys all seen Toy
Disney.
Story 3?
Oh yeah.
You know the end where Andy's passing off his toys to that little kid? I saw a meme today where it was basically that same scene, but it was Stan Lee passing off all his Marvel characters to whoever the Disney CEO is right now.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
man. And at first I was like, oh, this is funny. And by the end of it, I was like, all right, you can make me cry now.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of good Stan Lee memes.
I saw a video somebody posted on Twitter with him talking about his fans. It was like before they recorded it.
Oh yeah, I saw that post at you.
Man, that was touching.
He's
you know,
just a personal guy, too.
Yeah. Yep, it sucks, man, but he lived a long life. Damn.
Yeah, purposeful, too.
Yeah. And he brought me a lot of my childhood, man. It
Yeah,
sucks.
whether you like Marvel
Rest
or
in
not,
peace.
you got to say he had definitely helped bring comic books and superheroes kind of more to the mainstream.
Yeah.
Whether you agreed with what he put out there or not.
Rest in peace, mister. You were great.
What are you looking at me for, Daryl?
I'm sorry.
I'm just ready for you to take the reins again. I don't want to hop on your feet there.
No. I mean, one thing I was gonna put online, but time eluded me today. Unfortunately, is favorite Stan Lee cameos from all the Marvel movies. I wanted to go over some of our favorites.
Okay.
Will you kick us off?
I told you the other night, I think it was the one where he was on like a asteroid or something in a spacesuit talking to the Watchers about all the shit he's been seeing on Earth.
Oh, that was a newer one.
I think it was. I thought it was in Thor.
To
like
the people
Thor 2
out
or
there that
something.
are not
Oh, okay.
super comic book enthusiasts, you want to explain who the Watchers are?
Oh, Watchers are a race of like alien super beings, like gods kind
Yeah,
of
they're
thing,
kind of all.
and they watch everything.
Omnipresent.
They're like what do you
Kind
call
of look
them?
like Megamind.
They hang out in
Yeah.
space on an asteroid and can see everything. through,
Yeah, and
like,
they
a
can
vision
blend
portal
themselves
and-
in to look like people, and they just observe different species and stuff, and that's how they know. That's how they beat everybody's because they already know everything about them before they fight them and stuff like that.
Oh man, they got. I was gonna have a secret one, but they got it right there. I'm just gonna say it since it's right there. You said Marvel, but I gotta say my favorite Stan Lee cameo was his when he was in Mallrats, when Jason Lee was all depressed about his girlfriend.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he was playing himself because he was doing that comic book signing there, and he like took him aside and he had like that big old heart to heart about chicks and
Oh yeah, that Robot Chicken one was good too. I remember that.
yeah. Oh, and then when they animated them in the Spider-Man cartoon, you remember that?
Yep.
Back in the '90s, that was a good one too.
My personal favorite is the first Deadpool. He was a strip club DJ,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
and that was a hard R movie to say the least. So the fact that he'd take part in that
Those are fun.
is pretty awesome. Now,
What about
go ahead.
what
Go
about
ahead.
Iron Man when he was like in that casino? That was like one of the very first ones. I like that one a lot.
Well, he was in the Casino 2 in Black Panther when he was next to the dude that played
it was
young
when Tony
Frodo.
like walked past him and taps him on the shoulder and he like turns around and he's like, oh, and you're like, oh,
No,
shit.
he took T'Challa's bet. He's like, "Don't worry about it. Don't say."
No, I'm talking
anything."
about Iron Man.
Oh,
Yeah. That was like one of the very first Marvel, because that was like the big first MCU movie was Iron Man, wasn't it?
That's it.
Back in like 2002.
Yep, it was that, and then
No,
Captain
5,
America.
maybe 6.
Yep, Iron Man 1, then Captain America, which is funny because that was the first Avenger or whatever. It's like, well, not really. But anyway.
Who's the
Man,
best
so
Avenger?
long ago.
Who's the best Stan Lee character he's ever created?
Spider-Man.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no choice there. Spider-Man.
And he would say the same, I think.
Yeah.
If he hasn't already or didn't. I'm pretty sure he
I
did.
watched a couple documentaries on him, and it was kind of cool how he discovered Spider-Man. He's just like, I want a character, and he saw a fly on the wall. And he's just like, wouldn't it be cool if there was a guy who could hang on the wall, and then yeah, I guess he wanted to call him like
Like
Fly
some sort of
Man or like
Spider-Man.
Insect Man. Yeah, like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's his most influential.
Yeah, I'll
now,
miss
if you
his
ask
voice.
me who the best Avenger is, that's a whole nother question.
Jake, who's the best Avenger? Spider-Man?
No, I love Captain America in the MCU. I think he's awesome, but I really like Thor now. What he's turned into, I think he's a.
Are
Great
you just
character.
talking about in movies or are you talking about overall?
now in the movies?
Oh.
I mean, in the comics, there were so many different options because they had different.
Yeah,
They
I
had
suppose.
different stories and different iterations of the Avengers and stuff. There was a lot of them that were like all powerful beings and stuff. That's kind of cheating.
I gotta
like
say
that.
Hulk. I've always identified with
Hulk's
Hulk.
awesome. Hulk's awesome. What do you think, Daryl? Wasp.
No, I was gonna say like Nightcrawler.
It's an X-Men.
That's an X-Man.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, you're okay.
It's the same.
being
It's all the
thorough.
same thing now because it's Disney.
It would be awesome to see the X-Men be able to be in this universe.
They did it.
No,
should be.
it's happened. So no, okay, a strict Avenger. God, that's kind of a tough one. I mean, Thor's the
Yeah,
shit.
Thor's pretty awesome too, especially in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for sure.
I just always like Captain America, how he fought, and he was just always so just let's go.
What I'd really enjoy is to be Spider-Man, for sure. Because I got Spider-Man. I got a little figurine hanging there with a wolf necklace at my mic stand. But I would enjoy.
Wolfpack.
I would enjoy to be as agile as Spider-Man, but also maintain the same weight that I have now.
You want to be a thick
Chubby,
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
chubby Spider-Man.
Spider Dad?
Yeah, Spider.
Spider Dad, yeah.
I like that a lot. All right.
All right.
Speaking of Marvel, though, real quick,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
watched the 3rd season of Daredevil.
No, I have
Oh
not.
yeah, you did say that.
It's very good.
I'm excited for it.
I don't know
Isn't
where they
Kingpin
could-
back.
Yeah, it's all about Kingpin.
I love
I
him.
don't know where it could go from here,
Dude,
though.
it's so good.
Really?
That guy, D'Onofrio.
D'Onofrio's
he's built for that shit. They have him. He comes out in the white suit, and I'm just like, oh, that's him.
I know.
It's so
Dude,
crazy.
He killed it. I haven't even seen the third
Yeah.
season, but I saw like a teaser, and
It's good. You watched last season, right? With Punisher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay. I still think the first season was.
First season was awesome. Punisher season 1 was awesome.
I never finished that.
very slow, but the
Very
end-
slow.
but
I
the
got
end
The
was
last 3 episodes are the
That's
shit.
what I heard.
it's
I
brutal.
need to get back into
But
it.
in Daredevil, when Punisher, when Kingpin sets those guys free in the prison on him, and he fucks everybody up.
that was the shit.
Man.
Yeah.
It's tight. Daredevil's really good. It's very slow. The same thing, but it like the last half finishes strong, man. It's there's other characters, and it's like, yeah, it's fucking cool. Yeah, you should watch it. You should definitely do yourself a favor.
I don't know if I mentioned it, but I finished Altered Carbon.
Oh, really?
Oh,
couldn't
yeah?
get
I
through
haven't
that.
watched
Dude,
that.
the last 2 episodes in that is like ultimate Blade Runner.
Yeah.
And it's totally like, it reminds me of like an 18 plus anime, but in live action.
Jake, have you seen that?
Yeah, I watched.
You started it?
I watched up to after he met the rich guy. I
haven't watched it.
Like they did the fighting thing. You remember?
Yeah.
Like just past that where it started getting really weird, like the altered mind torture.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it started. I was after that. It got way crazy, and I was just like, ugh, and I don't know for
He
some
stays
reason.
at that artificial intelligence
Yeah.
hotel. Dude,
Yeah.
it is worth it.
I should watch
Oh
it.
no, you should watch it for sure. Like up to
It's-
that point, I was engrossed.
It's a borderline NC-17 Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's some
Oh, super
sexual
intense.
stuff in there where you're
so
just
watch
like,
it alone. Don't let the kids watch it or anything.
No, not at all. Not
No.
at all.
Yeah.
And another thing, not to let the kids watch, even though it is a cartoon, which is also slow. A lot of things are a slow burn, but I guess that's just character development for you. Castlevania Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
Came out, released the same day as Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm halfway through season 2, and I'm finding it hard to
The
keep
last
going.
3 episodes are the shit. I think that we just said that 3 times in a row with all these, but it always seems to accumulate, and it's just like, all right,
That's how
here
they
we
do
go.
TV
Here we go.
nowadays.
And it always seems like that last episode, the very last one, is always just like the teaser.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's like Game of Thrones where it's like the third one's the build up. It's like the antithesis. The second one's like all the climax, and then third one's like, oh, okay, here's your cliffhanger.
Can I just say one thing? Because
No.
I'm very ignorant about Game of Thrones. Why are they choosing to end it? Like, is that just part of the
It's
books?
already past where the book's finished. He
Yeah.
hasn't even finished writing the book that it's.
I think
This is
they're going to do some other spin-off shows, but they want the main cast is.
I think
is gonna
that's
be-
lame.
It's lame. Yeah.
They could just keep
finish it.
going with the show. but
That's
just
what I
those
mean.
actors
Like, just
leave.
kill the White Walkers and then.
Yeah.
And I read the other day that he's like, oh, it's not as easy writing this final book as the other ones. It's like, oh, so basically you're not even close to being done. Mm-hmm. So,
He probably hasn't started it yet.
I'll get to it.
I think I'm going to have to catch up a little bit again and remind myself before that last season
Yeah,
starts.
I agree.
So I think we should maybe watch some of them.
I don't even think we talked about it last season.
No, I don't think so either.
I know we talked.
There
about
was some
talking
there was
about
some
it.
dumb shit in the last season.
I don't even remember anymore.
It was some dumb shit, but it was a good show. Though.
What else have I been watching? Oh, I bought Jingle All the Way
Oh God.
because I'm already in the festive holidays.
I'll get to get the Turbo Kid. Turbo Kid doll.
Rock'em sock'em. That movie is like super non-PC. It's pretty crazy.
Well,
like,
it's 90s.
Well, Myron brings a bomb into the 92 KQRS station. I don't know if you
Oh, yeah,
remember
that's
that
right,
part.
'cause it was
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
stepdad met Arnold.
When
He was
for here?
working downtown, and he was just standing out there by his big Hummer.
I remember me and my parents went down to Planet Hollywood just to eat dinner because we thought maybe we would see him while they were filming here.
I
we
went to Planet
didn't.
Hollywood once. It wasn't bad.
It's cool, but it's
It's expensive.
shit
Coolest
food.
thing I saw there was Freddy Krueger's like get up with a hand and all that
Yeah.
shit.
No running in the hallway.
It's like $20 for a fucking cheeseburger there back in the day.
Yeah, I got that Captain Crunch like chicken strips or whatever. They like batter them like a Captain Crunch. I remember.
That's pretty weird.
It was baller though. I remember it being like delicious.
I watched Sicario 2. It was okay.
Scarlet? Oh, Sicario.
Sicario.
You were
too.
met with a cold, wet silence.
I know.
Sicario 2.
I like the first one. That
First
was
one's good.
badass.
I haven't
Second one
seen.
isn't
I haven't
good.
seen either of them.
First one is great.
Is it 2.5 hours like the first
yeah,
one?
it's long, but it's good.
Is it just like beat the hell out of you?
It's brutal.
No.
The ending, especially, is like
Is
fuck.
Benicio the shit?
Oh yeah, he's always the shit. What else did I
Don't
watch?
need to do much.
Fallen Kingdom,
Yeah.
That was horrible.
What is that?
Jurassic
World.
Park, or Jurassic World. Yeah.
Don't even, yeah,
I
don't
know, I
even
shouldn't-
equate
yeah.
anymore. I'm
Sorry.
like, at first I was like, why are they calling it Jurassic World? Now I'm like, oh, I'm glad it's
Yeah,
separate
thank you.
because
What
I'm
a-
not tarnishing the name.
What a just a fucking
You saw that in
Load.
theaters?
I liked it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I feel.
Am I
like,
an
Dude.
idiot? Am I an idiot? Really?
How does
Why?
that-
Why?
How does
Why?
nobody strangle that little girl at the end of the movie?
Who?
Anybody.
The end of the movie?
When she opened the door? Like, are you fucking serious? What the fuck did you just do?
Who strangled who?
Somebody should have strangled that girl for opening the doors at the end. You don't remember what happened, did you?
It was a good movie. I would recommend everybody see it. Go
Ugh.
buy it. Go buy it on 4K, 4D,
Here's the thing.
digital.
Spoilers. I'm sorry.
5, 8, 9, 10. Go.
The part where the lava's spilling in
Yeah.
reminded me like a Dino Crisis boss.
Yeah.
Like that shit was really cool.
I mean, there's
the beginning was cool.
I'm so sick of saying a movie's all right because there's a cool part in it, though.
That's okay.
Just make like a short movie then of cool parts. Just be like, oh, cool, look, I made this really cool short film.
I'll tell you what it did make me realize is that what's his face, the main character,
Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt would have been a great Indiana Jones if they wouldn't have ruined it with LaBeouf's movie. With that, he could have
Oh,
been
man.
a great new Indiana Jones.
I
The
never
way he
thought about
moves, the
that.
way he talks, and how smarmy he is,
Yeah, he's got that
and he's
that
still
smart
tough.
ass attitude.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh shit, man.
He would have been he would be great as a new Indiana.
no, I
Jones.
would have
Pratt
said
for Jones 2020.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that
That's
idea.
not bad. It's not bad.
And then I watched
Tom Hardy.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
You like?
I liked it,
You laugh?
I laughed. It was funny, but I didn't like it that much. It's just a generic enemy.
but it's something.
That's Marvel. Either
Yeah.
you have a good movie with a big enemy, or you have a generic
Yeah,
robot.
it was just a typical.
I think most of those movies are just like comfort food. It's fine. Like you can put it on the background while you're doing something, or
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's like okay, cool, that movie's on.
It's second tier MCU movie. It's like
I like how I like
It
the-
is, but Paul Rudd did a good job. He just plays.
Oh, no, yeah,
he
he's-
plays his part well.
Yeah,
That's the thing
he's
about
perfect
it.
for
Yeah,
it.
that post-credit scene was good too. How they tied it all together. That was cool.
I like that scene in the first one where he's talking about like I have a master's in chemical engineering. It can't be that hard to find a job, and then it like cuts to him like,
Yeah.
"Welcome to Baskin Robbins. How can I help you?"
Yeah.
I'm just like, "Oh man,
Yeah,
I get that. I feel that."
I do as well.
And then lastly, Making a Murder season 2 is terrifying and
I don't. I
Depressing.
watched the first one.
I need to
10
finish
hours
it.
straight. I remember
Jesus.
I got the flu, and I had to stay home, and I started it at like 7 a.m.
yeah, I binged watched it too.
And then even after, I'm like doing research on my phone and
Yep.
shit
The second season's even
About that-
more horrifying.
about that prosecutor and how he's getting
Oh,
a
that
bunch
guy's
of
such a
death threats.
shit.
Crats
Yeah.
or cats.
That chubby little bastard.
It's fucking.
I don't know why he wants to take him down so
Terrifying.
bad. You think he's paid off by the Wisconsin like county or?
Well, they can't freaking admit that any of this is true. Because if they say, okay, we got to let him go, that means everybody over there is corrupt.
It's like politics, man. You can't just admit you're wrong.
And they can't. They'd rather
You gotta
just let
save
some guy
face.
die and some kid die, and then it'll
And they
go
don't think
away.
anybody's gonna notice. But
Right.
fuck. Now you got Netflix
You know?
looking at you.
I like how Netflix doubled down because when it started, that season started, how they're just like everybody's blaming Netflix.
A lot of those-
like whatever, and Netflix like fuck you.
No,
and
a
we'll
lot
show
of
you
their
more.
really good like documentaries are like that, where it's like you guys must have filmed this like before like shit was really. I can't remember other examples, but I know I've thought that.
Well, no, that like the prosecutors and stuff. Everybody was saying that Netflix.
Oh, I was thinking of The Staircase.
Yeah, I'm just starting that,
'Cause-
so don't say anything. about
Because
that.
that's the same thing. I'm like, man, these must have been following these guys for fucking years.
Yeah, how do they? Yeah,
You need to finish that. If you
I
like
will.
Making
I will.
Murder,
I will.
call me tomorrow when you finish it,
Okay.
and we'll talk.
I watched Thin Blue.
'Cause you're gonna-
Thin Blue Line also.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
That was a good one. I
Yeah,
never seen
Errol
that
Morris.
before. Yeah, that was very
Oh,
good.
dude, you guys are making me so happy with all this movie talk, and then Jake throws in like
I watched
classic '70s docu-series.
Hold the Dark. It was a Netflix movie.
Yes.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
But it reminded me of another movie I watched.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay, it's the guy that.
Talk to me about it because it's on my list.
It's the black guy from Westworld,
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. He is like a guy that wrote about or knows about wolves or something. Some lady hires him because her kid got killed by a wolf.
What time does it take place in? Do you get like a? Is it like,
It's like
modern day?
Yeah, modern day. And
Okay,
it's like
not
in
like
Alaska.
100 years ago or
no,
something?
it's modern day Alaska. But there's some weird shit going on, and the ending is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I
Oh,
don't understand it. I want you to see it just to see if you can come up with something. But I don't know. It wasn't. It was kind of disappointing.
I think it was sometime around Halloween. That's all I've been watching this for weeks. It's been Halloween. I was debating between that and another movie. I can't remember what it is. If you guys give me a couple minutes, I can look
okay.
it up.
I'll talk about this one then. I watched Cargo.
Cargo?
Did you see this? It's with a dude from Hitchhiker's Guide, Martin Freeman, right?
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Guy from Hitchhiker's Guide, Martin Freeman. Is Martin?
Yeah,
Freeman?
yeah.
Okay.
The British dude.
I always forget his name.
I know. So
I just called him like the young Frodo.
it's yeah.
You know that young Frodo, bro? Frodo, bro.
It's in Australia. It's about like post-apocalyptic zombie outbreak, you know, kind of virus outbreak.
Okay.
And it's him and his wife and his daughter, like, and she's a baby, and they're just trying to survive. And his wife gets infected, and she infects him. So the story is him trying to get his daughter to a safe space before he turns. It's very,
What's it
very
called?
good. Cargo.
I'll have to watch that.
Very, very good. Yep, I recommend that one.
The movie I was trying to think of, and it's funny I bring it up because it's actually the same director of Haunting of Hill House. So if you like this, check out this movie because it gave me definitely the same feels, as well as a movie he made a couple years ago called Oculus. It kind of has that same like family.
You know that was
trauma
produced
horror.
by WWF or something?
Oculus was.
Yeah.
I think that was their only movie that they produced that I remember.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that and being like, oh.
Fun fact.
Red Letter Media guys like Oculus.
No, but this movie is called Before I Wake. It's on Netflix. I was either going to watch this or that Into the Dark movie.
Hold the Dirk.
Hold the Dark.
Hold the phone.
This one's basically about like, who was it? Oh yeah, it's Kate Bosworth and Tom Jane are like parents to like this kid that they adopt, and basically he's like troubled, and he can like manifest his dreams. So he like wants to like stay awake because he has nightmares and shit, and basically like his dreams start off all nice, and the parents are like, oh, this is so cool. Look, we can see all this stuff. And then like he starts bringing like their dead kid back to life, and then he starts like bringing like crazy ass like monsters in the house. It was really cool, but
What's it called?
It's called Before I Wake. But yeah, it definitely has that Haunting of Hill House because it's the same guy and it's got that kind of same feel. But yeah, no, Netflix, and I think once again it's Netflix like original, just like the Hold the Dark.
I'll have to check it out. Daryl, can we take a break and then come back with
Ooh,
this day in
can we?
history in gaming history? Because we forgot to start out with that. Forgot all about it.
We'll be right back. God, that was a much needed break.
I needed
Wow,
that.
I'm
I
sorry,
feel
it was
so
like half
refreshed.
asleep. You guys are
Good.
you're doing good.
Yeah?
Now
I'm just
Daryl's
kidding.
all
I'm
I'm
revitalized.
trying to hold this together, and Daryl just went and did a bump or
We'll be
something.
right back.
He's all ready to go.
I'm like, all right, thanks for sticking around, folks.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. This week in gaming history, doing things, the stuff that we love.
17 years ago, 2001, Halo Combat Evolved.
You know.
17 years ago, man.
That's
huh?
right.
Also means the Xbox was released.
Same day.
Launch day.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
I was 12.
12?
Yeah.
In when? In 2001?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I was-
still old.
Yeah, I was older.
13.
13 years
That's
ago,
crazy.
Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Meh.
Nah.
Is that the one for GameCube?
No, that was no. That
Most,
was
the
No,
one for GameCube was pretty tight.
I liked
PlayStation.
Underground.
Underground was my
the
favorite.
shit, man.
Yep, that was my favorite. As
Do, 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 do.
Dude, the soundtrack was
Yeah.
baller. And then just like,
yeah.
yeah, man.
well. 7 years ago, this is Justin likes this.
Tim and Eric's
Saints
favorite
Row.
adventure. Oh, man.
What?
Saints Row.
That brings me back. I used to work
The
at... Go ahead.
No, you had something to say.
No, I'm sorry.
No, he was saying it.
I know.
Yeah, okay. What'd you say?
No, I used to work at Circuit City, and I remember...
You did?
Yeah. Long time ago in a Galaxy
BC?
Park. No, in Maple Grove. The one that turned into like a Halloween store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I remember when that game came out, and it sold out pretty quick. I was kind of surprised.
No, you said the third?
The third, yeah. Saints Row the third.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
yeah, that one is
not
one
the
of the better
original
ones.
Saints Row?
No.
Okay, well, I lied. That story was useless. Sorry.
16 years ago, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
Blech. On Xbox?
PlayStation 2.
So you worked at that... Okay, that's the one that's right across the Costco, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Long
sorry.
ago.
Yeah,
Ele-
Deadly Alliance sucked.
11 years ago,
Yep.
on the PlayStation 3,
Okay.
Uncharted.
I never really played those
They're
games.
all good. They're all good.
I really don't know why.
The last one ain't
I-
as good
same.
as the rest
I
of
agree.
them. But 8 years ago, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Did I already say that? No, I said Most Wanted.
I liked Hot Pursuits. Those were fun, especially being the cops laid on like the spike strips. And those are sweet.
18 years ago on the Nintendo 64, WWF No Mercy.
Yes.
That one was bomb.
Yep. I liked WrestleMania 2000. That's still my favorite.
I was talking about that the other day, and like how me and Mark used to make like our own custom dudes, and like No Mercy, they had like a totally crazy like customization one. I think you could like import music and stuff in. And it was nuts.
Not to derail, it's just a quick side tangent thing. Soul Calibur 6, I want to say, the one that just came out. The character creator, the people are getting
I've
banned
seen some
because of
stupid
their
stuff.
giant like schlongs they're putting on the reptiles, and there's some really creepy like crazy ones. Like I saw a Magikarp, and it's crazy.
I saw
what they were doing
Ronald
with that.
McDonald.
That is fucking terrible.
I saw
That's
a big
nightmare for you.
Did you see the Kirby? Kirby's pretty
What?
terrifying. Yeah. Yeah, the Kirby was terrifying.
Go ahead, Jake. Sorry.
17 years ago on the GameCube, I played this demo, Luigi's Mansion.
That's
I don't know if I ever played that one.
the
That was GameCube?
Yep.
the remaster just came out not too long ago for the 3DS. believe
I
it or
heard that was
not.
underrated.
Yeah, I know, and
But
I,
it is,
I feel
like-
like if you want to revisit that game, you can. The 3DS is a perfect platform. It's just kind of
You really got to be a Nintendo person, though, because it's kind of niche.
a little, yeah, slightly.
16 years ago on the GameCube,
Dude, this is a busy like time of year for games.
Metroid Prime.
Dude,
Great game.
Does that ship in 2 days?
What?
Never.
never.
'Cause
Oh
it's
my
Prime.
god! Wow,
It's a dad joke.
wow, that was terrible, but great.
Happy Father's Day.
Metroid Prime is probably one of my favorite GameCube games. They just had that like teaser trailer of Metroid Prime 4 for the Nintendo Switch.
For
I-
real?
Totally hyped for that.
geez,
Not too well. That was at E3 last year. So we're gonna talk about E3 a little bit later because I have some comments about that.
There's not going to be much to talk about E3 anymore.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here was the one I was going to do for your quiz, but I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
10 years ago, debuted on the PC, Left 4 Dead.
Oh, that would have been a fun one to do.
The OG one.
Yep.
Yep.
How 10 years ago? 2008?
Yep, 10 years ago.
Man, that was okay.
That was a great game. I played that shit.
I like both of them.
all the time.
I wish there's probably still people who you could load that in.
My
Or
favorite
people
one
can.
is the Carnival. The Carnival level with the clowns.
I like the.
That's Left 4
That was
Dead 2.
2.
Yeah, yeah.
Devs too.
Yeah.
I just like the regular old running through the streets with mobs coming at you. That was so good.
I like
back
that
in the
one
day.
where it ended like with that house like on the hill with like the lake in the back. I think a boat comes or something.
That game scared the shit out of me, especially the fucking
The Witch?
The multiplayer was awesome in that game too.
And then she just hauls at you.
Yeah.
And then you're dead.
She has
The moment she gets you, you're just fucking dead.
long draping fingers.
and then the big fat guys.
The bursters.
Those, yeah, they kind of reminded me of a character from House of the Dead 3.
Yep.
I actually not too long ago messaged Uptown in Uptown. I was like, if there's any way I can put in a request to get House of the Dead 2, please.
What, did they say anything?
Yeah, they said they're gonna put it in the rotation.
I mean, I'm sure they'd
So I'm
get you not
super-
the first. It's,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I can't wait to play that game again. That was one of my favorites.
That
Go
was
on.
the best one.
Nothing to do with
Is it
anything.
quiz time?
Your quiz this week. 22 years ago, November 15th, 1996.
Jeez.
So this is in the. I'll give you the generation period. that
November
it's in.
15th, 1996.
It was in. It was in the.
Are you sure you're
Regular.
not giving us too many clues here, though?
I mean, okay, cool.
I don't know.
Why would you fuck that up for us?
Yeah, well, it's too late now.
Started off at a disadvantage,
Well,
Justin.
I just didn't want. I want to make it funner. Most
Yeah, I know.
fun.
Okay. 96. He's already given us enough. So, is it on a Nintendo console?
No.
Not Nintendo, so now we're looking at Dreamcast.
Did it start out on a PC?
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think. Well, I'm sure it did because everything's built on a PC, but
Oh.
you know.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, yeah, Nintendos were built on PCs, I'm sure.
All right. Here's what I'm thinking. It's definitely a Sega. Is it a Sega console?
No.
Okay. Not Nintendo,
Was
not
it on
Sega.
PlayStation
Yes.
in 1996?
You didn't even need to ask that question. You already, if it wasn't Nintendo or Sega, that's who it was.
Well, I just want to make sure.
So the original PlayStation.
Was there driving in it?
I think that question was more directed at me if it's
No.
PlayStation, and you just jumped in there and you took it from us.
He looked like that at me.
No,
So.
he totally looked at me. I saw his eyes.
I was asking it.
Thank you for being honest, Justin.
I was asking.
I'm trying to win the game.
Well, I'm being honest.
We're
I
on
guess.
a
I'm fucking
2-week
this all
streak.
up.
We're on a 2-week streak right now, and I'm okay.
You don't drive. Did you hear that?
No driving.
No driving. Okay.
Okay. So if it's on
PlayStation.
PlayStation, I'm not talking to you. Don't look at
I'm
me.
listening. No, I'm just
Okay.
listening.
If it's on PlayStation, it's 1996. It has to be one of those huge, long, tall, wide PlayStation boxes.
So you were thinking
And there's only
Ridge
so many
Racer.
games.
Well,
Ridge Racer was driving.
Driving.
Twisted Metal is driving. I don't really.
Is it third person?
Yes.
Okay. So we're looking at like Crash. We're looking at Spyro. That just got a remaster not too long ago, and I don't think it would come out on around the same time. But
Man, I wish I wouldn't have fucked up that hint.
ask if it's made in.
You can ask.
Is it made in Japan?
Well, everything's made in Japan.
No.
I mean,
No.
everything's made in China too.
No.
No? Were the parts made in?
Yes. I'll give you that one for free because that's too obvious.
Is it a platformer?
I refuse to answer that question.
1996 is a long time ago.
Is it traditional platformer? No. No.
Is it a franchise?
It's a third
Yes.
person though. It's a franchise.
So there's sequels.
Do you shoot?
Yes.
I'm thinking horror. Could be Resident Evil.
Well, that was my only other option because when I said the big tall one, that was the only other one I'm remembering. But haven't we done that on this show? Or on
He
this
said
segment?
it's third person,
He did. Right after I thought that, you asked that, and I'm like, well, shit.
and it's not a platformer, obviously.
That's not. Yeah, it's not tip. Yeah, I mean, it's more.
You wouldn't consider that a platformer.
No,
So I don't think it's like a Japanese RPG.
it wasn't.
What are we
made-
at right now?
Well,
10.
10. Can I
Uh,
add, can I just burn one quick?
Resident Evil was made in Japan, though.
Mm-hmm.
So
Good catch, Justin. I wasn't going to say anything.
Thank you.
I was waiting for that.
that's about as Japanese as well, not as Japanese as it gets. There's no tentacles, but you know.
I'm not great at this game. I just fumble my way through it. Okay.
You were really good like the first few weeks. You started off like
No,
the
you were
Vikings
horrible
and
the
stuff.
first 2 weeks.
That one's for you, Eric. I
And
love
then you got better.
Third person. That's what's kind of tripping me out.
I kind of like that. Well, Spyro was platformer.
He also asked if you shoot things.
And you said yes.
Yeah, you shoot fireballs out your mouth with Spyro.
Is there a multiplayer?
No.
No multiplayer.
Not
so-
even local?
No.
So it's just strictly single. 96, I gotta reemphasize, that's a long time ago, dude. I didn't know PlayStation
That's
was
like
out in
Ocarina of
96.
Time. Around
Like,
then.
was the 64 even out in 96? I don't think so. I think that was 98, 97.
Third person. So it's
This was not in a jewel case. This is
Wow.
This is really early PlayStation. But
Wow.
I mean, obviously we know it.
It's not a
'cause
racer. It's a shooter of sorts.
No multiplayer.
No multiplayer. That's what's tripping me up right now.
In 96,
It could be Crash, but it's not
and it's a
plat-
franchise.
It's not a platformer.
Yeah, same with
It's
Spyro.
a shooter. Could you consider it a puzzle game?
Yes.
There's puzzle aspects to it.
I should have asked survival horror. It
Is
could
the
be
main character a human?
Yes.
I'm thinking Dino Crisis.
Ooh,
But that's Capcom too. Shit.
yeah. Yeah, what on PlayStation isn't me? Are you sure about that answer? Okay. Oh,
What do you got?
there's
Talk to
no
me.
driving.
Talk to me.
No, it's third person. I was thinking the
No
original.
driving.
I was thinking the original GTA.
It's not turn based.
Yeah, it's because there's no multiplayer. Well,
No, that doesn't matter.
it could be. Yeah, it could be like RPG.
Damn it.
That'd
this
be in
one's
your
really
ballpark,
hard.
man.
They're shooting. That's what's really tripping me up. It's
Yeah.
like I'm trying to think of shooting games like Fighting Force. That's like, is this where are we at right now? 18?
13.
13, yeah.
Is this a beat 'em up?
No.
So it's not a beat 'em up. Wow.
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 It's a Guar cover band.
Wow.
Wow, they're really good.
The Guar guitarist played with American Sharks the other night, by the way.
Oh, really? Yeah, they're touring down in
Yeah.
Texas and South right now.
Detour.
Sorry.
Man,
Could be a puzzle game. This is messing me up. Do you have to stack blocks?
I don't think so.
What
no.
did he want to tell us?
I was going to tell you the generation of consoles like the PlayStation, what was out at the time. That's what I was going to tell you.
Oh, I don't like knowing that.
You got 5 more to go.
Do you catch apes?
No.
Damn it.
Ape Escape?
Yeah, the controller might have been too heavy though. Or early. Because they had the dual analog.
Boy. It's going to be something we're going to know. He chose it over Saints Row, which we know.
Like Tenchu? There's no guns in that though. That's what's really messing me up is the gun part.
That's Japanese too.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it Tecmo or something?
Tenchu.
No, I know, but the developer.
I'm trying to think of something non-Japanese based in the 90s. Who is making?
We're really bad. Make noise.
Who's making games in the 90s that wasn't Japanese based?
Midway.
Okay.
There's all sorts of developers back then. You guys should just review what you asked and kind of put it back together again. I think you're forgetting some of the things you asked.
So it's puzzle. It has puzzle
We should
elements.
write this down from now on.
Yeah.
I didn't bring my bag.
I know. Drop the ball.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
so
drop
there's
the bag.
Okay, there's puzzle elements. It's a shooter. It's third person. It's on the Sony PlayStation in '96.
Yep. Not made by Japanese. It's not a platformer.
No driving.
There's
No driving. You play as a human.
Yeah, you play as a human.
Oh. What are we at now?
You got 5 left.
You gonna talk?
I'm thinking like Siphon Filter.
Oh.
You play as a human. It's third person. There's shooting. There's puzzle elements.
I would say sounds like a really good. I forgot about those.
Yeah, I don't know if it came out yet though.
Ooh, dude, they were making those a long time though. They made like 5 of them before the PlayStation 2
We're on
was
15.
done.
Yep.
Can I burn one quick?
Are you gonna ask the title? Or are you gonna?
No, I'm not gonna
Okay,
ask the
go
title.
for it.
Is it survival horror?
No.
So it could be like espionage.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Siphon Filter. Are you an agent in this game?
No.
Damn it. Wow.
A great game though. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Those
by
are
the way.
awesome.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a
Well,
really
Splinter
good guess,
Cell, that
dude.
didn't come out until like the Xbox.
That's way later.
Wow. Is this a superhero game?
No. Got 2 left.
That's a good guess. Because I was thinking like Spider-Man.
Boy.
You shoot guns. I think I'm getting hung up on that. Because it could be like a fighter. It could be like a fighter that we completely missed, like Marvel vs. Capcom. What are we at? I'm sorry.
You got 2 left.
2 left?
But it's third. Well, yeah. Is it a fighting game?
No.
I was going to say Tekken. Wow.
I'd throw out a title we haven't talked about, and that's our guess, I guess. It's gotta have something with sequels, something with longevity.
We should have asked that.
He did. He
I
asked
did.
If it was a franchise.
I asked if it was a franchise.
It is.
Yeah.
It's on PlayStation.
That's why I got excited when you said Siphon Filter, because I know they made a bunch of them.
Did a Contra come out for PlayStation?
I don't think so.
There's no
Man,
third-
dude, I don't know.
Castlevania, but that was a N64
That's not just
exclusive.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Yeah. Frick, Rick.
Frig off!
Apocalypse with Die Hard.
Dude,
With-
that game was
with
bomb. Or
Bruce
Die Hard
Willis.
Trilogy.
Yes, that was awesome. I played so many hours.
Die Hard
that
Trilogy was sick.
game. Yeah, that's good.
No, but Apocalypse. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was way later, I think, yeah.
I don't think that's it. I don't know. This is too hard. Just guess one.
Yeah. I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
We're
I don't know.
accepting our defeat
Yeah.
right now.
Is it?
Take a guess.
Is it? I don't have anything. I've guessed everything. Okay.
Don't
Just
help.
tell us.
No, I'm gonna guess a game.
Okay, then. I can't think of anything else I haven't already said.
It's not a driving game. It could be a racing game though?
No.
Because racing is driving.
Yeah.
Wow.
Duh.
I don't know. Who knows? Everyone knows. My brain is like breaking. Justin's face is so red. He's calling out to the heavens. His hands are raised.
Okay,
Here we go.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. I don't know if it's it.
Shot in the dark.
I hope it's it. Was it Tomb Raider?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
I was like, when you were doing puzzles and guns, I'm like, they're gonna get it. And you're human.
I'm just like, I'm thinking, I
shit.
can't think of anything. And then I go back to an Electric Gaming
I like how
Monthly
you called out. You
with-
had your hands out like
with Lara Croft and big boobs, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Tomb Raider.
Yep.
I'm like, I was in middle school. It's got to be Tomb Raider.
Yeah, good job, man. That was a good job. I like that. That was good.
Oh, I feel like I gained brain power in that
The
one.
last question too. That was your last.
Justin.
gasp.
Give it all to
shit.
Justin, everybody.
Good job, bud.
Everybody else is like, took you fucking long enough.
Everybody's in their car like Tomb Raider.
Next.
Idiots. God. Oh, wow.
Good job.
In dramatic fashion, though.
You had a lot of good questions in there. You didn't really waste any stupid ones. Kind of narrowed it down.
Oh, yeah, I feel like we would have gotten it way faster if you'd have told us. I don't know. We found it on PlayStation pretty quick.
Well, no, but I was going to say it was that generation, like just of that level of console. So it wasn't on the
Oh,
frickin',
okay.
you know,
Okay.
the
I see what
360.
you're
What,
saying.
you know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I was just trying to give you a little heads up.
I need another break after that.
But
I know. I was getting the blood rushing over here.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks.
That just
Right in the mic.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
All right. So we talked about what we've been watching a little bit before the first break. I'd like to get into, other than Red Dead, what we've been playing.
Destiny.
Ugh.
Oh,
Sorry.
shut up.
It's been a couple weeks since I got to say that.
I heard that Activision released a report recently that they were displeased with the amount of money that they're making.
Yeah, which is fucked because Destiny was number 2 overall in sales last year, and they're number 6 this year. Like, and then Bungie came out and said, "Hey, we're happy with our fan base now and everything else." Like, they came back and like, "Shut the fuck up."
So right now there's a Black Friday sale. I don't know if you have an Xbox, but there's tons of sales.
Oh,
on there.
dude, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You could spend
Daryl told me that, and I'm like, wait, what?
most of your check on there. So yeah, the Forsaken right now, I think it's like $35.99
For everything.
For everything.
Everything.
They just had the Halloween shit that was going on was called Festival of Lost.
Oh, I should have come over and saw some of that.
And at the very end of it, there was a murder mystery. You had to figure out who killed Cryptarch Ives. And then you got the Thunderlord, which is this heavy machine gun that when you get multi-kills in like groups of ads, you know, lightning bolts come down from the sky and kill everybody.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's been fun, man. I've gotten back into it, and it's keeping me there. I still visit it every week, you know, for a little while. I don't play it all the time.
Yeah, what's that new
just check
mode
in.
you've been playing?
Gambit?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a big arena split down
This
the
isn't
middle.
the Crucible like multiplayer. That's what Crucible means, if you
It's a
don't know.
PvE, player versus everybody, or player versus player, and it's all mashed together. So there's a big arena where it's split down the middle. You have two teams of 4, and there's computer enemies, generated enemies all over the map. When you kill them, they drop little motes of light. You pick those up, and you collect them, and you plug them into... Am I boring you? I'm sorry.
No, I'm
Oh.
sorry. It's been a long day.
No, I'm just
long
kidding.
week.
There's a big center... like terminal, and you plug them in there and you build up this power,
remember that.
and you get to the point where once you get to topped out, you summon a primeval, which is like this giant boss. So meanwhile, while you're fighting, and you try to kill that boss first before the other team does. Meanwhile, the more motes you're putting in, you're spawning powerful enemies on their side to kind of block them, and then their portals will open up where one of your teammates can invade their area and take them on. And if you damage them or kill them, it gives their primeval more power back. So it takes them longer to, you know what I mean?
It's very interesting.
It's very cool. It's way more fun with your friends. I played with like single player a lot just to get my weekly whatever bounties done. But it's very fun. It's very hard, and I don't know. I've been playing a lot of that and a lot of the Crucible. I've been playing multiplayer a lot because they made it a lot of fun now. Everything.
Yeah,
everything
you
is
said you had
fixed.
some crazy record the other night.
Yeah, I had 30. I was 38 kills, and my kill death ratio was, what was it, 3.8. I was just
That's pretty
killing
damn good,
Yeah,
dude.
so I mean, it was, I get in the mode when I want to play that, and I go to town. I play it for 3-4 hours, But it's fun. They changed everything. They're making it right. I'm excited to see what's next. They got the new seasonal stuff is coming. At the end of November is the Black Armory is coming, so that's like a little mini DLC, and then there's another mini DLC in the spring, and another mini DLC in summer, and then I'm sure by fall though we'll hear about Destiny 3.
Oh yeah.
On the next consoles.
Probably.
One thing I will say, actually, never mind. I'll transition to that later. What have you been playing lately, Justin?
Besides Red Dead, I've mostly just been hitting that Blops 3. Trying to get. I was
Blobs
enjoying
3
it a
or
lot.
4?
Is it? It's not 4.
Yeah, it is.
Is it 4?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And you own it and you don't even know?
I don't know.
I just bought that Call of Duty thing.
I really was digging it, but now it's pissing me off like the old ones used to.
Why?
Because now I'm like, oh, I see everybody's like Prestige 89 now, and I'm still like 20.
Well, that's because that's the only fucking game those guys play.
It's just annoying. I
like
my ass
playing it.
handed me the other day. No, I was enjoying it too. It's just like, oh, I remember this part of the
The
game.
thing that I've realized with that game is if you want to take part in the Blackout mode, you have to play just regular TDM.
I haven't done that yet.
You haven't played Blackout yet?
No, 'cause I
What?
want to do it with like you or somebody.
Dude, I red boxed it because you were going to play with us and you never did, and so I just returned it after 2
I've
days.
just been playing
Watch the
regular
prees, Jake.
multiplayer.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Freaking play it. If you have it and if you both start playing it, I will buy it if I find it for like $40. I'll get it.
45 at Target, Black
Fine.
Friday.
I'll get it if you guys are gonna play it. But I got it for
Let's get him to
Redbox.
play
I
it
had
and
it for
then
3 days.
get sick of it.
No, this was what you did before. What was the other game I bought that you wanted to play all the time and we never played it?
Wildlands.
There you go.
Hey, we played that Predator mode a couple times.
Yeah, for like 7, and then you had to go.
Well, that's because like
Oh, whatever. But still, I'll play that. I'll play Blackout with you guys all the time. If there's 3 of us, it'd be awesome.
yeah, I haven't tried. That's the PUBG mode, right?
Yep. Battle Royale. mode.
Battle Royale.
Yeah.
The
Good movie.
Battle of Royale.
Good manga.
Cheese.
Royale with cheese.
Yes.
So yeah, that's about it. I've just been basically been trying to grind on that Red Dead.
What? Okay.
Horse for co-pilot of the year.
Yeah. And how many percent are you?
I've fallen in love with my horse. Carrots.
How many percent are you?
Carrots.
30.
I'm like 16 and you beat it.
Yeah, I beat it. I'm like 106% or something.
So this game came out on Xbox Gold not too long ago.
Overcooked. Yeah.
Overcooked.
I got it too. Yeah.
I've never played this.
Is there local? Is it only local?
No, you can play online too.
What?
Yeah.
I have it. We should play it.
I would love to. So
Is it on sale on this new sale?
It's free. Oh, it was free.
I think Overcooked 2 is for sure. If you don't know what Overcooked is, basically you're a chef in the kitchen and these orders come up and you have to fulfill the order. So right away, like there's a pot on a stove and there's mushrooms. So you have to make mushroom soup. So you bring 3 mushrooms over to this chopper. You chop it up, you put it in, you got to pretty much make the order, and you have to. It's kind of like a strategic like puzzle game.
So it's like that root beer barrel game back.
Root
in the
beer
day.
tapper.
Yeah, tapper.
Yeah, kind of similar, but even more
But now you
hardcore
gotta
because
prepare and
each
stuff.
level morphs and changes. So like every world is like a different. It's like a whole different set of challenges each time, where like the pots will move around, or where you got to chop will move around, or it's really intense. I ended up in the last, I'd say 3 weeks.
Is it puzzle?
Betsy and I beat this game. The end boss, which who cares because it's just kind of like a silly puzzle game. But the end of the world has come, and you have to appease this giant spaghetti and meatball monster by like cooking it all.
Is it the flying spaghetti monster?
I don't necessarily think it's that. Wouldn't want to offend anybody per se.
Pastafarians?
That's what I meant. Here, I'm just gonna pull up a little
So is it
clip here.
you guys pretty much strictly played it multiplayer?
Yep.
Is that how you recommend to play it?
Oh, for sure. So as you can see up here,
It looks like an old like.
As you can see up here, this
64.
is so that you need lettuce and tomato. There's a chopping block. You got to bring the lettuce over, chop it, and then you got to put it on a plate if it's a salad. So it just all depends, but this is the final boss right here. At least one of them. It's a really fun game. It's actually a game that I'm going to recommend for a lot of people for the holidays because it starts off easy and with each level it gets harder.
It will ruin your relationships.
It will kind
Is
of.
it a good party game? It seems like
It's a super good party game where you're like, go, go, go. I got to get this plate clean. I got to get this order out. I need onions. I need lettuce. I need carrots.
You're turning into a chef.
It's like, yeah, you're just like, come on, hurry the fucking plate. And then you can dash around with B. So when you do that, you can bump into each other, like knock each other off because there's like
that's kinda
platforming
cool.
involved.
Get the fuck out of my way!
Yeah, just like, God.
Just Gordon Ramsay,
and then, like,
everybody.
Yeah, and then every time you fall off into like the water or anything else like that, you have a 5-second like buffer respawn time where you have to wait to respawn. So like something could literally be cooking and it could light on fire. You can light your whole fucking kitchen on fire. And then you have to grab the fire extinguisher and then put it out, and then your food's no good and you have to restart and the orders won't be fulfilled. And if you have late orders, they actually take points off of every order that you don't fulfill.
It says the names down there. It says, I can see from where I'm sitting on the table, it says Jack. And then all I see on the next name is EOFF. It's Joff. Geoff.
Jeff?
But all I see
Geoff?
is Eoff. I thought it said Jack me off.
That's a great cat name. Anyways, it's a really fun game. It's super cheap, especially right now on Overcooked 2. Like, if you have kids, this is a perfect game to play with your kids. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say it seems like a good game for people who don't like games or are new to games or haven't played many games.
because it does something similar to another game I want to touch on briefly that I'm going to be purchasing, like Tetris, where you kind of get into this zone where...
It's a Tetris.
I'm sorry, but you're going to get into the zone where you start playing with a certain person for an amount of time, and you kind of just get in sync, where it's like you look at it, you got to play it 2 or 3 times to learn the mechanics of the level, and after that, you dial it in, and then you go. I ended up 3-starring all levels except 2 in the first game, and then I just got the couple expansions that come free with the game, so I'm sure the first game's super cheap.
Daryl, nobody likes a braggart.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Jeez.
I'm not very good at games, but I actually did like pretty decent at this with hard effort, so...
You gave me a lot of shit for beating Red Dead, by the way.
You're welcome. You should. It's a fucking 75-hour game that you beat like 3 weeks after
True,
it came out.
yeah.
It's just like, must play Red Dead.
That's what I do with all the GTA games, too. GTA 5, I did that, too. When I got it, I played more than anybody. Until Mike caught me. Mike eventually caught up with me, but...
2 things I purchased last night in the Black Friday sale, which I probably will end up purchasing a few more things because I have a problem.
Yeah, I saw a few.
Is the Disney Afternoon Collection on Xbox
That
is
is
$5 right now.
Good purchase.
Steal of a deal. Super hard games. The music is awesome.
Bum, 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 bum,
Second
bum.
game I bought, which I really shouldn't have for the price. For $5, I bought the remastered version of Turok.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
That was on there. I didn't see that on there.
Sound like an old crazy...
Yeah, you sounded like some chick at the...
Was it on there?
I got my trinket.
That wasn't on there.
You sound like some lady in front of a slot machine in Las Vegas. She's like,
Give me some more quarters.
It's like quarters.
It's like that old lady from Every Which Way But Loose.
That was on
gross. Yeah.
I didn't see that. I missed that one. Are both of them on there? Because I know they have 1 and 2. Did you just see 1 on there? Was 2 Seeds of Evil on there? I didn't.
Seeds of Evil.
Turok 2.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was just 1.
Oh,
It
okay.
only came with the first game, but it was remastered, so it looks like shit.
2 had the brain-sucking device thing.
Yeah, the cerebral bore.
Yeah, the cerebral bore. Yeah,
It's one of the best weapons out there.
Yep. That was a great game, man. The first Turok I played so much when I was a kid because I couldn't afford a bunch of games, so I just played the same things over and over and over. And I got to the point where I knew where every little thing was. I would never get hit. I just knew where how to do everything super quick.
You yell at
It's
me
like
for
a
being a braggart.
speedrunner. Back in the day.
where everything is. And blah, 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 blah.
Well, if you'd play games more, you'd get better.
I know. Get good.
Get good, Daryl.
Get good, noob.
So you highly recommend Overcooked?
I do. Overcooked 2
I
just...
think I might try it.
It just kind of like expands on the first game.
It's not a single person game though.
No, yeah, I think I might.
You can play online. When we first booted the game up, we tried to play online with somebody, and the world was so complex. We just quit because you kind of have to work your way up.
You and Betsy tried it, so you can do more than 2 people?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
It's like
Yeah.
4, right?
up to 4.
Oh, so
4
it's a
chefs
really
in the
party
kitchen.
game.
Oh yeah, so you get the family around, like trying to like cook these. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You played with Susan yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, man.
I don't have that many controllers.
Oh.
Maybe Santa will bring
Who the fuck is Susan?
my mom.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I don't know that. I don't know parents' names. I just know them as Mrs. Croteau.
And
Crotto. Daryl's
way-
mom. Hi, Daryl's mom.
she's not a fan.
That's all right.
She just likes the Facebook.
She wants me to get a haircut.
You did get a haircut.
You did?
Shh.
Don't tell her.
You look like a uptown guy.
Uptown guy living in
With an
uptown
uptown style.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Other than that, I've been really itching. I don't know. This is a question I was going to ask you guys. So Nintendo just launched not too long ago. I would say like a few weeks ago, the online service.
What's
Oh,
that
did it
mean?
finally launch?
What's that do?
So basically,
Multiplayer or?
yeah.
It's their
So
Xbox Live. And it's just not
Okay.
working.
let me pull it up here. So basically, you get a whole slew of games with it. Let me pull it up here.
It's basically at first they were going to do it through you had to have your cell phone and you had to chat. through
That's
your
still
cell phone.
the deal.
Is that what it is? Still,
It's still the deal.
what a whacked out company, man.
They
What
love
are
trying
you
to be
guys
all
doing?
innovative.
No, they're not innovative. That's like a 10-year-old thing that you could have done
It's
back
like,
in the day.
hi, how about you get to use your phone? It's like, no.
Yeah, thanks.
It's like that means that it's all a racket. They have to, pair up with their providers. The thing is that okay, yeah, online play,
They're
whatever.
bragging about online play. This thing has been out for over a year.
You get to
Well,
play
people-
Splatoon online now.
People in those communities are actually pretty upset because now they have to actually pay.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
not just... Well,
And Splatoon is huge in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it's competitive. I've never played it, but I've heard it's fun. I would play
I am
it.
kind
like
of
the concept of
I'm
it.
kind of pumped about Smash Brothers. Or Smash Bros.
And
because-
Rocket League online play, I mean, that's going to be huge, too, because there's a huge online community for that as well.
when Smash comes
Here's
out.
Nintendo Entertainment System
Oh, yeah.
online.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's like
This
a,
is what
It's
it comes
like a
with.
streaming service, like a Netflix? Do you have to
Kind of.
download them then, probably?
They're available.
No,
for a
it's just
certain
like a
amount of
game
time.
that is preloaded.
It's like an emulator, kind
yeah,
of?
yeah.
Speaking of
That's
that,
kinda cool.
Did you hear about that couple that was running those emulator sites?
No.
They got busted, and they just got ordered to pay $13 million in damages.
Damn.
Yep.
What? I don't get what they were doing.
They were running websites where you could run Nintendo emulators and stuff like that on it, or download it from it. It's kind of like Pirate Bay, but it was like a married couple, I guess. It's like, well, why them?
And they're just hosting the site?
Why are those the two that got
Jeez.
targeted for that? It's like that chick that downloaded all the music up in northern Minnesota and was ordered to pay like $100 and something million back or
It's got to
something.
pick somebody and
Yeah,
make a point.
Just one person, some lady living.
Oh,
in
and
a
you can
house.
save data on the cloud now.
Yep.
A cloud?
Yep.
Like in the sky?
Yeah, it just
What's
stays,
this
it
cloud
just
I've
hangs
never
out up
heard
there.
of?
There's even the string where you can pull it down
So
and
it
retrieve
rains
it.
on your save?
It definitely rains on your parade.
This
Yes.
sounds too new for me.
It's a newfangled idea, and I'm not so hot about it.
Speaking about something else I'm not too super hot about, Sony,
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
in a really weird turn of events,
Just yesterday, right?
just yesterday, which today is...
The 16th.
It's Friday the 16th.
Thank you. Friday the 16th. Good evening,
So
everyone.
Thursday the 15th.
Sony backed out of E3.
Yeah, they announced.
Just completely. That blows my mind, dude.
Yeah, that was
well,
crazy.
first of all, that means no Last of Us next year. That means no, what's that Kojima game? Death Stranding.
Oh,
That
yeah.
means no PS5. That means nothing. So your PS4 is going to be around for another year. But that's nuts.
Death
Well, I
Stranding.
think they're going to go all out at their conference, is what I'm thinking.
Well, they're the first big developer to pull out, but EA and everybody else has done E3
That's
that
all
week,
for,
but they
that's
do their
supposed
own
to be
thing.
for developers, not... I mean, well...
I don't know. It's been weird. E3 is slowly dying. So, which sucks.
There's
because
so many
I
different
wanted to
conferences
go.
out there, yeah.
I want to go eventually someday. I just want to see it. But if nobody's there,
You
then,
probably hate it because it's just people.
yeah, bunch of slob or dudes wiping their noses and stuff.
Oh, yeah, pooping and
Yeah,
doing whatever.
Pooping.
like get the fuck away from
Not
me.
washing
I'm gonna go back
hands.
to the hotel room and watch this streaming.
Just go get my swag
That's
bag
probably
and
why they
leave.
backed out, but I just feel like it kind of just sucks the fun out of like the consumer. Like
It's probably
hype.
just too busy and it's all just a commodity now.
Well, the last time in 24, what is it, 24 years? 26.
Yep,
It's the first time in 26 years. No, that can't be right.
it's 20. No, it's is it 17?
Who cares?
I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Well, just that they've never been at an E3. And I feel like it's super weird.
Who? That PlayStation?
Yeah.
Probably ever.
It's just weird that they. I mean, they do their own conferences. They do like 3 or 4 a year anyway. So I'm sure they're just gonna do their own thing. But it kind of sucks.
I think it's going to be something big. I'm going to say the opposite of Jake. I think that there's going to be some sort of big reveal that they do on their end.
That's what I mean. They do their own PS.
But I think it's going to be this year. You think they're going to wait till next year?
Maybe. I mean, we're
When
not
do they
going to see it
normally
at
do
E3
their
anyway.
conference?
Who, PlayStation?
Yeah.
Usually in Sunday. I think usually Sundays, and then Nintendo's
Well, no, I'm
Monday.
talking about like their I'm sorry, their
Oh,
conference.
it's like 3 or 4 times a year. They go to different areas and.
All right, we're kind of running out of time here. Justin, I bestowed the secret question upon you this week, my friend.
Oh crap! I forgot. No, I'm joking.
Okay, good.
I don't know. I feel like I never have the best, but I forgot how to phrase this. Basically,
Basin.
what is your catchphrase?
You know what my catchphrase is.
What's your catchphrase?
Don't worry about it. Actually, don't fucking worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Or
Oh, that's nasty.
don't tell me.
Wow, there's a lot of don'ts.
Yep.
It's very negative.
Well, I'm old. Old and crabby.
What's my catchphrase?
Jake's catchphrase is basically the "Don't tread on me" flag.
yeah.
Just the yellow snake.
Don't stay out of my backyard for it. That's
I would say my main catchphrase in life.
I was gonna do it last time for Halloween and have it be what's on your gravestone, but now
That's pretty good.
Now it's not Halloween, so I had to rephrase it to that. But consider it what you will.
You know what I want?
I know what is on my gravestone too.
Okay. This is a pre-secret question since we got to get this in.
Can I use a bottle opener, please?
Yes, I have a bottle opener.
I would be
It's right here.
I would be I fold. That was what
On your gravestone.
on my gravestone. I
That's
fold.
perfect for you.
Yep.
I would say life was tight. Life was tight.
And
That's
then
it.
and then I'd be buried right next to you and I'd say tight like a tiger. I don't know. I think that is my catchphrase.
I feel like my catchphrase and my gravestone would both say, "Oh, geez."
Oh, jeez.
Ah, jeez. 'Cause I say
Mine
that
would probably say,
8,000
you
times
know
a
what
day.
I mean? Because I say that a lot. I think
do.
that's a fucking just Minnesotan thing to say.
Yeah.
My grandma asked the other day for her gravestone to say this is bullshit on it. I'm like, for real? Because I'll do it.
That'd be awesome.
That is awesome. This is bullshit.
Be like, hey, I'm paying you $5,000. You better put that on that piece of rock, you son of a bitch.
Make sure all my letters are straight too, you cocksucker.
That's one thing that reminds me of Alter Carbon. It was like the Day of the Dead in that show. I don't know if you watched that part. I
think so.
But they brought back grandma and some like
Yep.
biker, like burly biker dude. He like spoke Spanish and,
And they're
he
in
was,
VR. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, she's like smoking weed with her grandma. She's never
Sounds
done it for the
weird.
first time.
Oh no, they had discs, new discs. Yeah, they bring
Yeah.
them back. Yeah, that's right. It's weird. It was like their personality, but in a different person.
Yeah.
So you'd like see a person, like it would be me, Justin. You'd see me, but it would be me talking to you, like my personality and stuff, but it'd be in somebody else's body.
Is it, I don't know if I'm just, every time I hear about this and I see it on Netflix, I always get like a Black Mirror trigger. Is that just me?
No,
or
it's heavy. It's-
Blade Runner, Black Mirror.
it has those vibes.
It's
the
a
budget-
I've been wanting to watch Black Mirror again.
The budget was huge in that show too. It looks.
Is there going to be
really
another
good.
season, probably?
I don't think so. It didn't do very good.
There's a book?
I don't know. I think it's based on a book or a short story or something.
I've been reading a bunch of crazy books, too. That's been my thing lately.
Really?
I want a new Black Mirror.
I know I want more Black Mirror, too. They'll be back. They will. Any
What
wrap-ups?
What books?
I read a book called Hex during Halloween about, like, this witch that was, like, haunting this town. So, like, the townspeople back in the day, like, sewed up her eyes and sewed up her mouth. And so now, like, 200 years later, they, like, just kind of, like, have her walking around the town. And, like, supposedly, like, if, like, her eyes or mouth are open, like, all hell will break loose. And it sounded really stupid, and I hated it at first. And then I got to the end, and I was like, oh, that's really cool.
What chapter of the Bible is that?
I was just gonna say you need to read the Bible.
It's
motherfucker.
Revelations. Now I'm reading this really weird one called House of Leaves. I can't even describe it. It's like a haunted house book, but it's
Is it Spooks?
super, super weird. Like, all my literary nerds are like, oh wow, I love that book. That book changed my life. I'm
Hey,
like,
Jake,
this
what
book
are
is
you
fucking
reading?
hot.
Actually, I was just gonna say I've been reading, studying for my optometrist
Really?
exam, my ABO.
Oh yeah, that's
So I've been
right.
reading that. All about
Reading ophthalmology.
anterior and posterior.
Ooh, I like
Antithesis?
the posterior the
And
most.
yeah, I bet you do.
Posteriors.
You like getting it in the posterior most.
Whoa, that's a little abrasive.
Well, that's I can't help the truth, man.
Fuck you.
Wow, that was not special effects. That was just Justin being a gross.
Yeah.
He's being real
It was
gross.
inappropriate.
Hey, can we quick talk? Has anybody seen this Detective Pikachu trailer?
I did.
I heard it's hot garbage.
I'm going to see it.
I'm not. I don't.
Everyone-
Pokemon's not my thing. So
It's. I heard it's a Deadpool Pikachu.
Yeah, it's Ryan Reynolds.
That's so weird. Why is he talking?
Have you seen the trailer?
Why is he not saying Pikachu? I haven't watched it yet. But
the only thing I've ever done in my life with Pokemon is when me and you would do Pokemon Go and get drunk in the park. That's the
that
only
was pretty.
time.
That was fun a couple summers ago. Yeah. I haven't played that in a few months.
Blake Lively.
Yeah, I don't really. I keep hearing people complain about it, and that's kind of cool. Oh, they're all like furry.
Who's
and
that
stuff.
sad girl? What character name is she?
Her name is Sad Dad.
Sad. So he's a detective? Oh, dude, it's that Japanese guy from Godzilla.
Oh,
Let
God.
them fight.
I let them fight.
Dude, I can't wait for that Mothra movie.
Thanks for sticking with us, Cyberbot. You can reach us at cyberlunch1@outlook.com or our YouTube or Facebook page, Cyberlunch.
Unless we get copyright stricken.
No, I'm about ready to give up on that. I say we challenge it and see how it goes.
I mean, yeah, they ain't listening to us anyway.
No, you can't understand me. But put down
That's not Pikachu.
Yeah, why
that's-
is he?
I will electrocute you.
That's Ryan Reynolds, huh?
Did you just talk? Whoa.
No, yeah, you just talked. That's the most shocking part of this whole thing. Not a big fuzzy fucking whatever the hell that is. Yeah.
That's a Pikachu.
Pika Pika.
A Pika. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Nah.
You guys adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid. Can no one else hear him?
Oh, so only he can hear him.
So this is going to be the new summertime blockbuster.
they're
It's
gonna
going
put
to
out,
make $8 billion.
and they're gonna put out one each year.
Oh,
like
Squirtle.
next year.
Squirtle was missing.
Geodude.
If you made it this far, please message in and tell us what your favorite movie coming out this holiday season is. Whether it be Creed 2, Fantastic Beasts, whether it be Widows, Boy Erased.
Fantastic Beasts is getting kind of beat up in the reviews. So
I think
I'm seeing it Sunday,
too.
taking Betsy. So
we got to go see Overlord. I want to go see that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk Overlord. Yeah, but maybe next
maybe
week.
we should go see Venom first.
Is that still in the theater?
Yeah,
Hey, it's Mr. Mime. That's terrifying.
yeah.
You're good cop. In my head, I saw that differently.
Oh, that's him. I can hear him now. Then.
Is that Deadpool?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dead Pikachu.
Welcome to the after show of Cyber Lunch. This is us in our spare time when we're not recording.
Yeah, that's literally is what I
recording.
do.
This is what we do.
Oh, every Pokemon
Oh man.
Hey, guess what?
trailer breakdown.
As a Fairweather fan, from one Fairweather fan to Justin, I'd say
What?
go Vikes.
Oh yeah, go Vikings, man! It's a big weekend. Packers just lost yesterday somehow, and then
Yes, somehow it's because it's
and
the
then
Seahawks.
we're playing the Bears.
That's somehow.
And we're playing the Bears, baby, for number 1. Let's go. I'm sure we're gonna
Oh,
lose.
shit.
Sure we're gonna lose and destroy it.
Yeah, and then you'll be quiet
Hey,
next
you guys
week.
have a great week.
I'm always quiet,
Have
man.
a
I haven't
quiet
talked
next
shit-
We love
I
you.
haven't talked
Have a
shit
quiet
at all this.
next
No, I'm talking to
week.
Daryl mostly.
Oh.
They're bandwagon.
We love you.
I don't.
Packers suck.
Bye.